Joanne from Magpie's Cottage. I'm here today with a tutorial, not a podcast. I wanted to show you how I do the Chinese Waitress cast on. Now, I use that when I want a stretchy cast on. This is what it looks like. Nice, clean edge. To me, it reminds me of like 1.5 stitch I-cord is what it looks like. But you can see it has a nice edge there. This is on a little baby hat. No flaring out, you know, like some of those stretchy ones flare out. None of that here. So, yeah, I'll just show you how I do that. So, I'm going to change the camera around and be right back with you. Okay, first of all, to show you, you need the size needle that you need to cast on with, a crochet hook that's just a little bit bigger around. You can just hold them up, and the crochet hook should be just a little bit bigger around than your needle, and then your yarn. I have some Cascade 220 Superwash here. I didn't pre-find the end. I should have did that. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's a knot in there and there, so we'll skip that part. You make a slip knot. Place that on your crochet hook. Tighten it up. Now, first stitch, every stitch is exactly the same. You hold your crochet hook under your needle, up tight. You take your yarn, you wrap it around the crochet hook. Oop, make sure you have the working yarn. So then you wrap it under the crochet hook, over the knitting needle, and then back on top of the crochet hook, and use the hook to pull it through your loop that you started with. Okay, I'm going to do it again, because I'm sure my thumbs are in the way. I usually hold on to it with my thumb. I'm going to try not to block your view. So you wrap it around, you grab it with your crochet hook, and pull it through. Make sure you put that crochet hook underneath again, and that your yarn's over here to start with. You wrap it around, back to the crochet hook, and pull it through. You just keep doing this. I'll go for a ways. Just keep doing it, and then you can follow along. Wrap it around, pull it through the loop. Crochet hook under the knitting needle, wrap it from this left, under the crochet hook, around the knitting needle, and back to the crochet hook, pull it through. Okay, I'll just keep doing a few more so you can watch. I like this cast on because it's nice and stretchy. I put this on top of most of my socks now. And I use it like if I'm casting on a rib neckline or the bottom of a hat. Anywhere you want a nice finish, you can use this one. Sometimes on the smaller needles, you drop it. Excuse me. Don't try to fix it. Restart, you know, because sometimes like if you drop it and it don't come through, somehow your yarn might end up on top of your crochet hook like this. You want to make sure the yarn is always under the crochet hook, around the needle, and on top of the crochet hook. So always, yeah, make sure you got that full circle around there. Otherwise, it's not going to turn out. If you made a mistake, it'll probably just look like you did a chain like that. You know that's a mistake. Take it out, put your hook back through, and go again. Okay, so now when you're all done, you can either just put the loop on the end, or I like to put the yarn in between first and then put the loop on the end. And then you can tighten it up a little, and you're ready to knit. You can knit in the round or straight. Like I said, I use it mostly when I'm going to do ribbing, but I also use it just for straight stockinette too. But just start knitting. I'll knit a little bit so you can see what it looks like once it's knit. Needles I'm using here are my Chai-Goos, my favorite red lace. They're a nice tip. They're nice and sharp, but they don't put holes in your fingers. And the cord is what I really love. When I'm doing magic loop and I have the long ones, the cord stays a little stiffer. It doesn't flop back over on top of your work. So, almost there. I hope this is helpful to you. I'll try to do a few more of these tutorials, maybe with the I-cord cast on. Okay, so now I finished. So you can see there's my first row of ribbing on top of the cast on. Isn't that a beautiful cast on? I really love that. Thank you.